So we're back.
Guys, we're back. And like always, nighttime snuck up on us again. So
that's why we got a lamp and
we'll go get these things cleaned and have us some fish for supper.
And we might bring you on for the fishing too.
Some of these are too. This one here is going to get skinned whole, and we're going to fry him whole with the bone in him. But a lot of them's too big, so we're going to have to fillet them.
Should take them to the hose pipe to break them off.
Yeah, yeah, the stringer broke and dropped them in the rocks. Ain't about ripped skin off my hand. This one looks great. Right now. We're in a bucket. Let's put them in a bucket of water. If we put them in a bucket of water, they won't be as hard to clean.
Yeah, let me find out.
Yes, ma'am. So, half of these, mostly she caught them.
Did you have fun today, Cole?
Oh, yeah. Wasn't expecting everyone in the whole crew to go, but I still had fun.
Alright guys, we're back. We got us a bucket of water to put them in to wash them off, and it makes them easier to clean if they're wet. So we can put them all in the water. We got another one for guts.
Goody guts.
We ain't got a garden yet. If we did, we'd use the guts for fertilizer. We're going to see how many we got. That's two.
That's two. I'll count them.
3, 4, 5.
These are nice little fishies.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I've got 14.
You can count them too.
We'll count them again as we clean them.
I'm gonna try that little one.
I didn't get no. Oh yeah, you got me. Channel locks.
Why do you need channel lock?
So yeah, a lot of people go buy fish skin and pliers just made for this. Channel locks work better. On these,
So how do you cut him?
you cut him right here around his head.
His head's got to come off, right?
Cut him like that. Take your pliers. Grab the skin. Sometimes you get lucky and peel it off all in one piece.
But sometimes you don't.
Sometimes they stubborn.
This is a government cat, so he ain't too easy to clean.
He's polka dotted.
But
Explain what you mean when you say
He's a
that.
speckled cat. He's a channel cat.
So he was raised
The
in
government breed, yeah.
a fish farm type thing.
Yeah, and
And
they
put
release
out.
them everywhere.
Yeah.
They release them everywhere you go. You can catch them in the lakes, rivers.
oceans?
Alright, skin's off. Now you just break your neck right there. Make sure you hold that back fin down or it'll stick all the way in your hand. I'm stuck all the way through my hand.
And we need to clean that out.
And leave the little tails on them because that's a really good part to eat.
That tail, once you get it crispied up, golden brown, that's the best thing to eat. You eat it first.
I have a bowl somewhere. Hey, do my other little one so I'm going to get them cooked. I'm going to find my other bowl.
I want to try a little one, Daddy.
Let's see. These two here will be good fried golden brown. Put them in the bowl.
These good ones. See that little part right there? Once it gets crispy, that's when you eat them.
This one here, good fried whole. This one's about too big to do whole.
It's too fat. Strong as fat.
Won't get. If you do them too big whole, they won't get done in the middle.
It'll be cold in the middle, I think. Raw.
It'll be raw. You'll have the outside crispy and the inside will still be raw, even if you cook them slow.
Most of them we caught was government, weren't they?
No, they all Broad River and greenish yellow looking fish.
But some of them is broad.
Broad River cat right here. It's one of the best eating ones there is.
River cats.
Cut him right here.
I'll bring a breaking necker.
I try not to go overkill with a knife, but sometimes I make sure I got enough to do the job. Grab it like that, pull it all the way to his tail.
And we kind of got lucky, didn't we?
And then,
I got the grease heating up.
Starting to heat up.
Then we get a couple, 3 of them little ones in that bowl there.
You want this one right here?
I'll go brown them up.
I mean, we got holes.
I'll let him sit there until we get a couple more in there. We
I've never ate one whole. I've only ate them like you used to do.
flay
Yeah.
them. You gotta learn how to eat them with a bone on them.
I know how. You eat them?
Those channel cats right there. River cats. You got any yellow ones? Any of them yellow?
Oh, yeah.
this one.
Yeah, this one here's yellow. Call them banana cats.
The what?
Banana cats.
Banana.
Is it a yellow catfish?
Is that,
Banana catfish.
what we used to catch off the bridge? Banana cat?
Yeah. Banana catfishes.
We need to take them on the bridge. Up there.
Catfish are really good eating.
I'll get you one ready.
I know the small ones. No, not too small enough. I get all the dirt off of them because the stringer broke on me.
You killed the stringer?
It about killed my hand.
You break in the yard or break up in on the way out to them?
Right here in the yard.
Oh.
I got it off the truck and had it right there on my
Daddy,
hand.
we need some
Broke.
more little ones in. We need more little ones.
I ain't got no more little ones.
Oh, there's
That
some
was
little.
a couple to start with.
I got 4.
Oh, before we get in, we get the fryer hot. While y'all finish getting these ready.
Oh, there's one right there.
Cut him around behind his head.
No. I
Get
mean,
him
you can
started.
eat him whole, can't you?
Yeah, it's taking too long to cook whole. It's kind of thick in the middle.
Yeah, he'll be
You just
Well
flay one
done.
side. Just flay one side of him off.
well done on the outside. And
Just flay one side of him off.
I think I'm gonna try that way I tried last time I done this. Instead of just trying to fillet the meat off the skin, I'm gonna skin him and then fillet him.
You gonna hold this one?
Takes a little longer.
This
But
one
it's
be able
easier.
to hold?
Yeah, we can try that one.
I didn't see him. I
Now, if we had a
couldn't
farm
see
pond,
him.
stick him in.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to wash him off.
Because they all full of eggs, ain't they?
I wanna break their necks. I wanna
I'm
do
calling
that
the
one.
logging buddy Tuesday, Wednesday. Hey, I got to look at that thing you sent me for my passport. There was something I was supposed to reply to.
No, yeah, I got it. Oh, the email?
Yeah, something said I had to reply to something.
I think I took care of everything. I'll
Yeah,
look.
like I was saying, we all are going to get our passports Wednesday, and we're going to pay extra money to get them back faster, so July is the day.
Well, we're supposed to get them today, and everything didn't work out, so we gotta go next week.
July the 10th is what we're shooting for.
10th through the 15th, somewhere around there.
So nice. Look at that little. That's one of them bananas, ain't it? It's not a channel.
We'll show you what
That's not a
they
channel.
look like when they're cooked, but we will not give out the family recipe.
We'll not give out the secret recipe.
Oh no.
It's like the Krusty Krab off SpongeBob. It's just not gonna happen.
Oh, she don't like SpongeBob, but they know how to make Krabby Patties. I'll tell you that.
Come home now. SpongeBob. Did y'all not come up with anything
And
better than
Andy is the one that made the recipe.
This man right here.
We're gonna try it on some salmon this year.
Mhm.
I'll get you.
I think I'm just so excited about
Oh gosh. I'll show you.
salmon not in a can, fresh
Fresh.
salmon stew, salmon patties.
Well, when we get to Alaska, I just want to fish and hunt. I don't want to have to go to work.
Well, we might get there.
Here you go. I'll show you one of them big
We're gonna make
fat
a lot
ones.
of
That's the fat ones.
videos.
I'm going to have to.
Some of these almost pulled us over the
If
rock.
y'all like watching us, maybe YouTube will start.
Giving us money and plaques. Maybe. I hope, at least.
I hope we get
South
interested.
Carolina goes to Alaska.
That's a channel, ain't it?
Big in there.
It's a
I'm
channel,
going to go
dude.
down there next week and catch more of them from my big rock.
We are.
Might not be the most popular people and do things exactly how other people do, but
Papa, let's get
Well,
some
this
more
is
down.
real life right here.
real
Hey,
life.
wash
living.
them and throw them in that bowl real quick, and I'm going to take them in the house.
All right, so
They might be golden brown by the time you're done.
these four's going to get cooked now. They'll be fish will be ready to eat by the time I get done cleaning.
Wait, I'm gonna get Daddy one that he's gonna have to flay.
Sorry.
One of them
Right.
big ones.
Let me get that in there.
These here fitting to be
Look
golden
at that big
brown.
mouth on that fish, big as my hand.
I'm going to go mix up the secret recipe.
His gums are like sandpaper. It will tear all the skin off your fingers.
Oh, come here, big
Yeah,
boy.
don't be.
Don't lip them like a bass.
Yeah,
Nope.
because Andy, the first time I fished with them, told me to lip it like a bass, and it bit me
And she throwed it down.
because it hurt. But you
It
know,
was
So
funny.
you never
It was
put your
hilarious.
thumb
Put him back in the bucket,
under
though.
there. Oh, he folded them like that. Just go dive in perfect. He said this
I'm
is
filleting this one, but it's easier if you pull the skin off of them and then fillet them. You ain't got to make sure you get all the skin off the fillet.
We gotta make sure we get some more of these.
let's not slice your arm open on the other knife.
Nah, we're good. It only hurt for a minute.
Now, do you want me to put this one in the bucket? Just got him off.
Yeah, keep a couple in there. Keep the dirt.
I'll
Get the
keep
dirt
3
washed.
in there.
Get the dirt washed off of
Hey,
them.
he didn't fit. His tail's sticking out. He didn't fit.
Get the dirt washed off of them. So we'll be.
Gotta get one more off, and then we'll have 3 in there. One of them nice ones.
Keep them wet. They're a whole lot easier to clean. Once it gets dry, you about can't clean them.
And we will include in the description that this might be graphic to some viewers,
I know.
but we are not torturing an animal. We're doing what God told us to do
Just for food.
for our food. We eat them, so it's not like we're
Cutting them open and throwing
wasting
them away.
them or something.
We eat these.
Yes, they do have eggs,
That's what I'll show them.
and some people may take that,
This is a way of life.
but you know.
See, these eggs, they're always in fish. Mostly. Actually, they
Depends
feel
on the
good.
time of year.
Yeah.
Where do you want me to put these?
And any
In the
fish
gut
you go and buy,
They ain't as good as river wild.
That
you
dang.
just don't see this part. That's the only thing. So, you know, if you're angry about this video or anything and you eat fish, you just don't see this part.
If you eat any kind of meat, this happens.
Yep.
This is real life.
Because I'm an animal lover. We are animal lovers.
we
so
love animals.
we wouldn't
To tell you how
kill
much
an animal without a purpose.
Sometimes it's just about food.
We saw a big old snake when we went down there, but he went in a hole before we could get the phone out to film him.
Wait, look, I'll
He
show
was
you.
laying up in a tree.
Yeah, that'd be one thing we don't have to worry about in Alaska.
So, you won't be seeing no hospital videos, hopefully.
I bought this fillet knife
In
in Tennessee at the knife work store just for taking to Alaska for something. And I'm trying it out.
And these are tough fish.
This
so
is a Gerber.
And
8-inch
why
blade.
are you cutting that part off of the fish?
This is rib bones.
Okay.
See, I already pulled the skin off,
hmm
so I ain't got to cut it off. And then I just cut the fillet off the bone. It's ready to go.
Dude, none of these catfish fit. They're all big.
Last time I went down
So
there,
what does people mess up when there's bones still in them? Because you said they cut them wrong. And that's the reason.
Oh, I got what's dirt off this one. I'll show you.
First, I gotta get another one out. First, I gotta find one that will come out.
And if you can tell, I'm still sounding a little hoarse because my allergies was killing me for like a week. So
See, here in South Carolina, it don't snow. It just pollens. Turns everything yellow and green.
It's called pollen.
what are you doing when you did that?
Taking this thing off. So he'll lay down.
Oh, breaking its spin off.
And it don't stab in my hand.
Hey, that's one thing that you do not like.
Them hurt really
Yeah,
bad.
I've saw him having to cut a fin out of his hand before. Instead of going to an emergency room for him to do it, he did it himself, and yeah.
I've had him, if you hold it like this right here, which is a normal way to hold one, and he flops, that fin right there will go up in your hand. I had one hung in my hand one time. I held my hand up and the fish just hung there.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts.
And we was just regular fishing, and it did it, and he said,
That's how they're supposed to skin. One piece. All the way to his tail.
I got 2 in there right now. It's ready.
We're going to take the knife and fillet it.
There's an egg on the lip.
Right. Now, how people mess up
Right here.
is right here when I cut into his intestines, he's got his rib cage that protects him. And people cut, you got to make sure you get behind all the bones and cut right through there to cut it off. And people come across here way too early and leave rib bones in them. That's how people get choked eating fish without the bone in. So you'll make sure you, and if you don't know if you got them all, you can feel all the bones. You can see all the bones in there. You can take your finger and just rub right down through here. And you'll know if you got all the bones out or not. These fish right here are way better than going to
The store.
a restaurant and getting fried catfish. These fish right here are straight out of the river. They ain't farm raised, so they don't taste like mud. This is the best catfish you can possibly get right here. They're flowing water, so they don't taste muddy.
And that is our biggest one.
That's a good fillet right there. That's
like
perfect size. Like
This
a
is
sandwich with that
our
one.
4-pound one.
This is
Fry it, put some salt on it, dip it in ketchup.
Texas pea. Frank's red hot. I put that on everything.
I want to try to cut one. Where can I take one off at, Daddy? Because there's nowhere I can take another one off. There's the big ones.
You need me to open some more?
Yeah, I need you to open all.
Yeah, I'll open up another one in a minute. Trying to get all the dirt washed off of them where the stringer broke.
And yes, Papa went to go cook the fish that was in there.
Right there. Big old piece of meat right there.
Also, we went and got something else exciting today.
Wait, what?
A lot of our people that watch us that know us know that Daniel met Cole right when he turned 3, and he adopted him when he was, how old, Cole?
4?
5.
5, yeah, 5. And we went and picked up his birth certificate,
And
it now,
my dad's name is Daniel Blackwood.
so that's very
That's really
exciting.
exciting.
Which, that's,
I don't know the day he adopted.
Just a piece of paper, but, you know.
It's kind of exciting for us. You need to,
That's final now.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, can you make some catfish nuggets? A little bit of catfish nuggets? A couple of them?
I'm really loving this knife.
I'm gonna go check on Papa, so I'll be right back. Go see how the fish are.
This is, you can feel when you go through there after you cut that one off. After you cut the real bones, you just lay your knife blade flush with the spine. You just go right down through there, just hold it flush, right on this bone.
You trying to get rid of your wedding ring?
Nah. Too complicated.
Too complicated. Nothing to do that you love me. Just a little.
Maybe just a little.
On Simple Living, they actually use the eggs out of the fish for what they call caviar or whatever. Could they do that with catfish eggs and other fish eggs, or just certain?
You can use any fish eggs. I'm just not really into that.
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
Nope. I don't think I will. I'd have to be way hungry. And you can tell I eat pretty good. I ain't way hungry. I don't buy any red meat from the store. Don't buy any fish from the store. Right now, the only thing we buy from the store is chicken.
And shrimp.
And shrimp. And when I get to Alaska, hopefully I won't have to buy those. Hopefully I can go catch. I know I'm going to raise chickens for my own food. I used to have chickens here. I used to have about 200 chickens when I was younger.
We're going to plan on getting a goat.
We're planning on getting milk goats.
Yeah, so we'll be able to get milk and make cheese.
Hopefully we can show y'all how to make milk, get milk, make butter, and make cheese out of the milk from goats.
Mm-hmm.
Show y'all how to do feta cheese.
And this is like a learning experience for us moving to Alaska, so we want y'all to know that, like, we're not going to do everything, I'm sure, perfect or whatever, but
we're going to carry y'all along with us if y'all want to watch.
Yeah.
As we learn a new way of life. Here, we know how to, I can raise my family and no problem. I ain't got to go to the grocery store for anything if I don't want to. Salt, sugar, that's about it. I can raise my family off the land. We know how to garden here. We know how to go catch any kind of fish around here. We can go kill squirrels, rabbits, deer, raccoons. We eat all of that. We know how to do that here. So we're going to go learn a new way of life. Where it snows and it ain't near as hot. And there's a lot more fish to catch. And
not a lot of people like to talk about it, but, you know, God's coming back pretty soon because the world's getting bad, so we want our kids to know how to take care of themselves.
I'm back.
How to hunt, how to fish,
You get more.
how to plant and grow stuff.
Let's put some more, 2 more in there.
Did you unhook the big one too?
We're really looking forward to getting us a big moose. Because here we kill whitetail deer, and it takes 10 of them to get us a family of 5 through a year. I can go kill one moose and he'll weigh as much as all 10 deer I kill. So, you dropped one, Cole.
I think I know that now.
I can get more meat off of one moose
I think I know he dropped
than we're getting off of
that was the
10
big one,
deer.
too.
Another thing I like about Alaska is they have this thing where if one's hurt or one died and got hit by a car, they call, and whoever needs meat, like just say somebody that's in need for food, can actually go and get it instead of, driving around here. You see dead deers everywhere. Where if they did that and take homeless or, people that's not fortunate on money would be okay, but.
And yes, this is our biggest one.
Here,
I caught him.
Everything's handed to you down here most of the time, so
I
people
think
don't.
all the deer that get hit
think
is
it's stuff.
in good shape. People think a deer that gets hit by a car is no good.
Daddy, can you grab
I have hit
6
7 or 8 deer, and I clean every deer I've ever hit. They ain't bruised up. It don't tear them up unless it's a big truck or you're going really fast. Or he goes all the way under the vehicle.
And it still tastes the same.
Man, there's a deer in it.
Mm-hmm.
If I run over a rabbit, I'll eat him. If I run over his head. If you don't run over his head, he ain't no good.
Only thing is, in Alaska, we have learned off Simple Living that they don't want you to eat one that you don't know the cause of death. Like when they're hit by a car, but if they're, in somebody's yard and they just died and nobody even knew what happened, you can take it and feed it to your dogs, your chickens.
But that list we're talking about with the moose is
Don't try to kill me.
it's a roadkill list. You can get on if somebody hits a moose, and there's so many people on it, and they call you every time a moose gets hit. Whoever's next on the list, if the person they call don't answer, they call the next person on the list, so the meat don't go to waste. And if you kill one, they have a want and waste law. You can't leave the meat on the ribs and all that stuff. Like here, people throw the deer ribs and all that away. You can't do that on a moose up there. You got to get all the meat you can possibly get.
They use everything off of it.
Because you killed it for meat, so you got to get all the meat. You can't waste any.
And
I can't wait to get the fur and try to make something out of it because it's really
she's
thick.
wanting a rug out of them. And Mama, when you're holding a catfish, don't hold them like a bass. You want to take your hand and always put your thumbs right here
Mm-hmm.
under this fin. You don't get.
Also, we know through this whole YouTube thing that sometimes we'll get negative comments, and that's all good and dandy, But positive comments, if there's anything that you can recommend us doing better, or what you would want us to do, or what you would want us to video, you're welcome to let us know that.
Daddy, I think you got a little guts coming out.
The main thing for you to know about us is we're straight up. We're not gonna act like we're perfect. We're not gonna
We don't like hearing cars.
say, well, we're not gonna put that on the video because my clothes were dirty or my hair was messy. Because some things just happen, like it is what it is. Just like sometimes y'all see messes at our house because we have 2 toddlers now and a 9-year-old.
You don't want the big one? Well, first I gotta let you get him.
Put him back.
We gotta let him off. I gotta get 2 more. And
If you leave him like that, most of the time he will bite you. But he can't do that if he's dead.
he's dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
There's a little one. Kind of a little one.
We see the light at the end of the tunnel. We have 2 more.
There's 2 or 3 in the bucket.
Oh,
4.
never mind.
4. There's 2 in the bucket.
Fine, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not trying to rush and get them done. I could do it faster, but why get in a hurry? You only have one life. Don't get in a hurry. Just live it and enjoy it.
Daddy, I got these ones done real quick.
We told y'all we were going to try to have some more enjoyable and exciting videos. So we took a day and took a break from real life.
It's been a minute
And
since we
went fishing.
posted that. So, oh, Daddy.
We haven't been fishing. I haven't been fishing in months. So,
Probably the video y'all seen when we was striper fishing. That's probably the last time he went.
we've been working 6 days every week, trying to
Get money to Alaska.
save all we can save to go to Alaska. So,
And I haven't went fishing
This was basically your first time.
in like,
since Brooklyn was a baby.
yeah, she's 2.
You've went before.
And some people will be like, why in the world would you have your 1 and 2-year-old at the river and stuff?
That's how they're going to grow up.
I
fishing.
mean, we're safe, you know. We have life jackets. We're there with them.
We don't leave them sitting anywhere.
And they really did really good today. I'm really proud of them.
They didn't get fussy.
And y'all might know
They had a
I was out
picnic
there.
at the river.